Hey everybody. So for this video, we're going to show you how to import audio and video for Premiere Pro on MacBook or Windows. So let's get on to that. Alright guys, so the first thing you're going to want to do is pull out your audio and your videos right here. I just usually put them on the desktop so that it's easier to find. You can have them in a folder, plug in your own junk drive or what have you. Then we're going to open up Premiere Pro. Now mine's already loaded, and you're going to come up with this menu right here. We're going to click on New Project, and we can call this whatever we want to. I'll just say EX for example. Now if you look down here at the capture format, some of you might have HDV or DV show up. Now personally mine is always and automatically HDV for 60 frames per second exporting and audio. You can do HDV or regular DV. There's not a huge difference. It just means the HDV is high definition, regular DV is just standard definition depending on the type of camera that you use and what frames per second you might want to be exporting in. So we're going to go ahead and do that with HDV. Click OK. Now you're going to be met with all these different sorts of panels. I realize it can be a little overwhelming at the start. You have editing, color, effects, and pretty much the whole 9 yards when it comes to video editing. But we're going to stick with assembly for right now. You're going to come over here, import your media, so double click on that. Click on your music, videos, and we're going to go ahead and import them. Alright, now they're right in. So to put all these over here, you'll simply click, highlight them all, drag, and let go. Now you might notice right here that there's a gap right here, and that's okay. It pretty much just takes in the order that you highlight them and place them on. To easily fix that, we can pull our audio down, highlight our two videos, and drag them all the way over. And it will actually click right here in the middle. Like it'll, like ping, ping, it'll click like that. Ping. Okay, so no worries on that part, right? All right, now as you can see, we got Big Pigeon going on right here. But if you look down here, you'll see that my audio is clashing with the video's audio. Now to simply get rid of that, we can highlight the whole thing, right click, unlink, and just like that, it will pull apart the audio from its video from audio. Yeah, same thing basically. So you can highlight that, hit delete, and just like that, you're left with all of your video and the regular audio that you would want to use for the video portion. Now, let's say you wanted this video to go right here and for it to be longer. Well, it's simple. You'll click on it, pull it up, and drag it over. You can even stretch it out. Never mind, I can't stretch it out. Sorry, I forgot about that. You can stretch it in to make it shorter, pull it over, highlight, and pull the rest of it over. Now for the audio's sake, let's say you wanted to shorten it up and make it a clean cut right here. You can drag your bar all the way to the end, and once again, it'll snap pretty much in place. We're going to grab your razor tool right here and make a cut basically. And what that did is separated the audio from the audio basically. Okay, yeah, I'm real good with the jokes here. So at that point, all you can do is highlight and delete it, and everything else will come into place. And you can always piece things back together. You can shorten them like so, make them come closer, and if you've always made a mistake, you can hit Command Z as many times as needed, and it'll bring things back to where they were. Alright, so that's looking pretty good. Audio, video in. Now there's all different things that you can do with this. You can have audio fade in, gradually get louder. You can have videos blacken in, darken, slow motion, all sorts of fancy schmancy things going on in this, but for the sake of this, we're going to go ahead and export it. Okay, so let's say I like this how it is. We're going to go up here to File, Export, Media, and up here in your format settings, you're going to want to keep it just like it is, H.264. Now on your preset, you're going to want to go down to where it says High Quality 1080p HD. That's what we're looking for. And then on the video portion, click on that tab and scroll down. And it recognizes that my videos are already in 60 frames per second. That's good, that's what we want. And right here on your target bitrate, your Mbps, that's basically how the video is going to encode and follow through to make sure that it stays 60 frames per second. You can either put this at the highest or I usually like to put it almost around 30. It'll still keep the good lookingness of the 60 frames per second without being a huge enough file. And we're already pushing 100 megs anyways. Okay, so the last thing to do is go up, change the name, what did I say, EX, on the desktop, wherever you want to save it to, click save, and we're gonna click export. All right, and just like that, you should be able to find it right here on your desktop. You can open that up. And a very simple 60 frames per second video. All right, there you have it. 60 frames per second, simple audio, video, import, export. So that's all we're gonna go over today, guys. Thank you so much for watching and my awkwardness. I really appreciate it. It's like 8:13 right now and my office is a mess, so I apologize for that. These lights are blinding me, so I'm gonna cut off the camera now. All right, yeah, later.